Click Mobile is a single sign-on application, meaning that you will use the same username and password that you use for other company applications, like Workday and email. Once you are logged in, you will land on the home screen of Click Mobile, where you can navigate to all the items that you will need during the day from the home screen. Or you can utilize the hamburger menu at the top left of the screen. We will be covering the schedule aspect of the Click during this training. The Schedule tab shows all of your deliveries for the day along with your AM and PM dock process time. You will notice that we do not show your lunch break in your schedule view. This is accounted for during your route. Please utilize the displayed reminder to take your lunch in accordance with your state requirements. As you work through your day, ensure that your statuses are current and accurate. We will cover the statuses in the upcoming slides. Using the arrows and the date at the top of the page, you are able to change the day you are viewing. You can move a day forward or a day back. As you're moving throughout your day, ensure that you're updating the status of your orders. Acknowledge is the first move after you have loaded the truck and have all the product ready for delivery. When you are on the way to the customer's house, you will move the order into travel. When you arrive at the customer's house, you will want to move the order to on-site. When you're completed with the order and have received the customer's review, move the order to complete it. Incomplete would be used if you arrive at the customer's house and couldn't finish the job. For example, the bed didn't fit in the room. And finally, rejected status is used for orders that are not able to be completed prior to acknowledging the order. Acknowledge is one of the first statuses that you will move an order through. And this is indicating that you are going to attempt to make the delivery. Travel will be your next move when you are en route to your delivery. When you select travel, hit save so it initiates the Tech on Way message. After you save, select navigate to map to the customer's home. Just a reminder, if you have an order in acknowledged status and the stop is not going to be ran, choice of sleep number or a customer, call or text your FSC to move the order to incomplete for you. They have the ability to bypass travel so the Tech on Way message is not sent to the customer. Rejected is used when you're loading your truck and you are not able to make the delivery. When you select rejected, you will enter in a reason as to why it is being rejected. In this picture, in our example, we are saying the product is damaged. This reason code will need pictures and notes about why it is being rejected. We will cover this later in this training, but for more information about notes, review the training from week 1 in your month of learning to learn more about closing the loop on your orders. For whatever option you choose, Click will guide you to whether you need pictures or not. You will now move the order to on-site when you arrive at the customer's home. This will stop the Tech on Way view and indicate to your FSC that you have arrived at the customer's house. On the General tab, you'll see details about the order including the task type so that you'll know if you're completing a delivery, service work, exchange, or a trial return. The duration will indicate how long we expect the job to take in the home. At the bottom of the page, you'll see one of 3 different order priorities. These will not affect the excellent level of customer service that you provide to our customers every day, but will help provide you with a little more insight if the customer has been rescheduled multiple times or has been escalated to leadership. Let's take a look at these 3 priorities. Number 3 is a standard, it's a default on the order creation. Number 2 is a high, an order that has product shipped and requires a reschedule. And then number 1 is escalated. This order has been escalated to leadership to be taken care of at a higher standard. The Order Details tab will display details about the delivery, including the order number, how many times the order has been rescheduled, if any, and the reason for the reschedule is added. The priority of the order would be a good indicator if this order has been rescheduled as well. The IQ flag will indicate if the customer has set up their Sleep IQ prior to your arrival. If they have not already done this, make sure that you let them know during your pre-call to ensure that they set it up prior to your arrival. The technician instructions will provide you more details about this delivery, and this could be where the bed is going or the items that the customer has called out while purchasing their bed. The Customer tab will outline the details about the customer, things like their name and address, the market that the customer is located, email and phone numbers. You can also call or text the customer right from this screen, if the number has been provided. The text opt-in flag will indicate if the customer has agreed to be communicated by text message. This will be the delivery window and also where's my tech, which was covered in last week's training. The required products tab will show all products that are being delivered to the customer and the quantity of each item. The statuses will be loaded or missing depending on the load truck scan from Envision. Once the delivery is complete, you will want to select the customer review, and you can either hand your device to the customer to fill out, or if you feel comfortable, or read the questions after the customer and check off the ones the customers agree with fully. Add in any comments the customer has for the order or for any item that they did not check. Note these comments are added to the order in Siebel, but are not reviewed unless the customer calls into the CRC. The customer will need to sign the review before you can save the review. You will now be able to update the status of the order to complete in Qlik. The completed status is used to close the order. You will need to select a reason that the order is complete. The default is order fulfilled, but another type you might use is drop off only. This would be used if a customer just had their bed dropped off and did not want us to enter their home. Or even missing product where you were able to complete the delivery, but you were missing headboard brackets. You will still want to call in the missing parts, as at this time we are not reporting on off of these statuses. The incomplete status is when you have arrived at the customer's house and the customer is not ready, not home, the product doesn't fit, etc. You made an attempt to deliver the products, but something has stopped you from fully completing the delivery. The reasons you select for either complete or incomplete will direct if a picture needs to be added to the order before closing. When taking pictures for damage to our product or to the customer's home, make sure to take a minimum of 3 pictures. The pictures should be taken from multiple angles and have a close-up of the damage. If you can place your hand next to the damage to give a perspective of how big the damage is, that is best. When the damage is in the customer's house, ensure that you are respectful of the customer's surroundings. As we discussed about photos in the last slide, the Attachments tab is where you'll attach them. You can use the camera on the phone to take a picture directly in Qlik, or upload them from your phone's saved photos. Use the plus sign to add pictures to this tab. You'll need to hit save for the pictures to be uploaded to Qlik. After you click save, you will see the play button. You can click that to view the pictures that have been uploaded to the order. There are select reason codes that will require a picture to be added, like damaged product, wrong product, or product doesn't fit. Please follow the same requirements as damage photos for items requiring pictures. As we discussed in Closing the Loop, all orders require notes to be filled out prior to closing the order. It is important to enter quality notes on all orders, including complete, incomplete, and rejected orders. You can enter notes in an order while in the home, and more notes if needed after completed. The second seat can enter notes while in transit to the next stop, or utilize the talk to text feature on your phone for faster entry. These notes are available for Sleep Number employees and are not customer facing. When you are having issues with Qlik, this process will reload the data to your device and generally fix most issues that you may be having. This will also update any new features that have been added to Qlik Mobile. If you are experiencing any other issues, have new ideas about Qlik, suggestions for improvement, or any feedback about Qlik, please reach out to Field Service Technology at sleepnumber.com, and we will be able to help with any technical issues in Qlik.